If you had to come up with a Valentine's Day mix CD for lovers and friends, let's say.
Oh my goodness.
What songs would you put on there?
Around, I'm getting. No.
That ain't got nothing to do with Valentine's
I'm sorry.
Day.
You know me.
That's every day.
I'll put a little like Justin Timberlake, Robin Thicke.
Of course.
I'll put, I had to put one Sierra, one hot Sierra one on there.
I'm going to put my 2 songs on there. I'll start off the CD. Adorn, isn't it Miguel?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put Adorn by Miguel and Beyonce Dance for You. That song is so sexy.
That would be like at the end of the CD.
Okay. To get it out.
I was going to say Sierra, right?
Okay, well that's toward the end too though.
What?
So what's tracks 2 through 10?
Look, you can't ask me those kind of questions.
Why not?
Because me, I'll be like, don't stop.
Right, dance and over there dance.
Say you and your boyfriend just got together, like this is your first month, and Valentine's Day is coming up. What's the good gift to give them? Like, what's the spending minimum or maximum? Or is it about the money? Is it more like?
I definitely don't think there should be a limit. Like, just however you feel. And if you see something that might look or remind you of that person, I feel like go for it. Still stay within your budget, but don't feel like, oh, maybe my gift's not gonna be. I don't think you should base it off of that. I just think you should really kind of go off of your feelings.
I think, yeah, it should also be like how well you connected with that person in that 1 month too. Because if you guys are like, some people feel like they've been together forever after 1 month. So if you feel like that, then there shouldn't be no limit. But if you feel like, oh, this is just our first one together, we're still getting to know each other, then I don't know, something real simple.
That can play a part too. Just kind of like she said, kind of depending on how your vibe is with that person, and still stay within your budget. But I don't feel like you should be looking at price tags when you're shopping. If you see something looks like that person, pick up a couple of items, like 3 or 4 items, and then do process of elimination.
For me, I'm into creativity, so like make him a gift bag or a gift basket full of stuff that he likes. Bottle of cologne, bottle of wine, or just things that he really likes, and he'll remember.
Oh, the good thing is that's how you give him something that you want him to do or use, and like that's how you could test his love for you too. Like if you throw a cologne in there that you like, and he probably won't necessarily like, but if he wears it, he starts to like it, then you can see like that's a good time to throw stuff in there too.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Is it okay to have 2 Valentines if you're single?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're single.
If you're single.
Okay.
As long as both parties know.
What it's
They understand that you're single.
What are some good dates or like activities for singles to do on Valentine's Day?
Good things for typical dinner movie, but I mean because we live in Vegas, it's so many things that you can do randomly, and it's a 24-hour town. So the Strip, Fremont experience, we have a little zip lining,
So are those good places to meet single men? What would you say are good places?
I mean, like those, off the side, there's like little bars and stuff like that you can probably dip into, and somebody should be buying you a drink. Come on, chivalry isn't dead. Should hope not.
I haven't really been to clubs out here and men are just like throwing drinks at you. It's happened, but it's not every time I went.
The vibe out there though,
right?
Because people are knowing like it's a group of girls just walked in. It's Valentine's Day. They're obviously like it's more like okay, these people are obviously single. I don't have to wonder. So maybe like on Valentine's Day, it's a little different. But I definitely would avoid all places where it's like candlelit dinner, movies.
Yeah.
I would avoid all those. Yeah, I would avoid all those places.
How would you guys react to a whack Valentine's gift?
I'm pretty honest. I mean, even if I don't say anything out of my mouth, it's written all over my face. I'm sorry. I can't.
Disappointing. For me, it would depend on how long I was with that person. If it was somebody who knew me in and out and they got me a gift that like it was nothing near me or my personality, I would be disappointed and I would like be real loud about it. But if it was somebody I just started dating or whatever and they didn't really know you, I would just kind of be like, oh, thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But what is a whack gift? Like,
When there's no thought put into it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can give me candy, but I mean, me personally, chocolates, I like candy with like almonds or, you know, cashews or whatever in it. But if you give me something with some cherry fill in the inside, like, I can't eat that.
You don't even know
I'm sorry,
me.
I don't eat that. You don't know me, you have not seen, you haven't paid attention to what I pick up in the store.
Right.
So.
And I'm pretty loud about I don't like flowers like in the beginning. So if you send me a whole bunch of flowers, I'm just be like, trash. Right.
What would you guys include in a single girl's survival kit for Valentine's Day?
A single girl's survival kit. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
Maybe a toy.
Now.
I'm just
keeping
saying,
it on the way,
right?
You gotta handle that thing yourself, you know.
What would you include in yours?
I would include wine, obviously, or just something to drink, whatever your preference is. 2 really good, funny movies. My favorite movies Coming to America, so one of them, and then maybe I wouldn't want to do any like no kind of like real like emotional or girl movies or nothing like that. I would just do comedies. And just like my favorite junk food.
For me, I'm into like making myself feel good, so I would need to include like the bubble baths, the bath salts, the music, the wine, just to make myself feel good. Like I'm really celebrating Valentine's for myself. That sounds kind of corny, but
no.
If I have a Valentine, I want to feel like I can do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to make yourself feel good, you know?
Of course, it starts at home.
It does. It does. Another question. Is it okay for an ex to rekindle your relationship on Valentine's Day?
Definitely
Never.
not. Especially on Valentine's Day. That just sounds like a hater move. Like, come on, guy.
Especially if y'all been broken up for like a minute, over a month or 2. You probably already moved on to somebody else, and then you just get this random. No, that's not okay.
And to tie into that, how do you turn down a Valentine?
Oh, that's a good one.
There's never a nice way.
Have you had to turn down a Valentine?
I'm a nice person, like genuinely nice, so I would just go along with it. Even if it's somebody I don't know or don't like or whatever, I'm gonna just roll with it. Just to make that person feel good, because I feel like if he thought that much to care about me on Valentine's Day, let me make him feel good about himself. You know what I'm saying? I might not talk to him the next day, but on Valentine's Day, if he did put in some thought into it, then I'll go ahead and go with it. So
me personally, I think long term. I'm like, if I do this, if I accept this, he's gonna think something's gonna happen after this. We're gonna be together, or there's a possibility. If not, if I just absolutely don't like that person, I would just be like, I'm glad you did this. We're friends. That's cool. But like, I don't know where else to go with that. Like, because that would have to be it. I would have to let them know.
You wouldn't feel bad though.
Well, from personal experience and going along with it, it's always bit me in the end. Like, oh man, now this person is texting me all the time and thinking we're gonna become something that we're not.
Do not answer number 2 in your phone.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, now I'm like, I gotta nip this in the bud right now.